The Patient Access API, introduced under the CMS-0057-F Final Rule, empowers patients with real-time secure access to their health data. Under this rule, health plans including Medicare Advantage, Medicaid, CHIP, and QHPs on federally facilitated exchanges must provide standardized APIs that allow patients to use third-party apps of their choice to view essential health information. This includes claim, coverage details, medical encounters, prescribed medications, and lab results, helping foster transparency and patient engagement. Building on this, the CMS-0057-F Final Rule expands the Patient Access API to include prior authorization data based on the USCDI version 3 standard. Health plans must now provide the following elements through the API: clinical data, claim data, and the status of the prior authorizations such as approved, denied, or pending. These improvements mark a significant step forward in healthcare interoperability, enabling faster, clearer, and more informed decisions for patients and providers alike. Meet Jaksha, a patient managing her ongoing migraine condition. She recently visited Dr. Smith at Grace Hospital. During the visit, Dr. Smith reviewed her electronic health records and adjusted her treatment plan based on her current condition. After the visit, Jaksha wants to stay informed about her health diagnosis, medications, coverage details, recent claims, and the status of the prior authorization that Dr. Smith recently submitted to the insurer. Using the Patient Access API, she can conveniently view all this information, including the real-time status of the prior authorization request. Using the MediClaim app, which is a smart on FHIR-enabled third-party application provided by her health insurer UnitedCare, Jaksha securely accesses her health data anytime from anywhere. With just a few taps, she views her claim history, insurance coverage, medication records, and even encounter details all in real time. This seamless access empowers Jack to stay informed and engaged, giving her greater control over her care and peace of mind every step of the way. A few days after her visit with Dr. Smith, Jaksha receives a text message from her insurance provider, UnitedCare, notifying her that the prior authorization request for the Aimovig 70 mg injection has been approved. Curious to review the full details like coverage, out-of-pocket cost, and next steps, Jaksha opens the MediClaim app, which is a smart on FHIR-enabled application connected to UnitedCare's FHIR server. The app initiates the smart on FHIR authorization flow. Under the hood, following steps are happening as per smart on FHIR specification. Smart configuration discovery. The app sends a request to the payer's FHIR server to fetch configuration details, including the authorization and token endpoints, supported scopes, and capabilities. FHIR capability statement. Next, it retrieves the payer's capability statement to learn what FHIR resource types are available. Authorization request. The app then prepares to redirect Jaksha to UnitedCare's authorization server. Jaksha is redirected to the payer's secure login page, where she authenticates and gives consent for the app to access her health data. If successful, the authorization server returns an authorization code to the MediClaim app. The app then exchanges this code for an access token, which enables secure data access in line with the scopes Jaksha approved. This is handled internally by the MediClaim app. With the token, the app accesses Jack's data from the payer's FHIR server, including the prior authorization status along with the finalized claim, the prescribed medication details, and Jack's insurance plan and coverage information. Thanks to this seamless smart on FHIR experience, Jaksha now has full visibility into her care process and can take the next steps with confidence. Let's take a look at the reference implementation of the Patient Access API implemented using the WSO2 Accelerator for healthcare. On the patient side, we have the MediClaim app, a third-party smart on FHIR compliant application that allows patients to securely access their health data. It handles everything from authentication and token management to making API requests to the payer systems. On the payer side, several core components work together behind the scenes. First, the authorization server. This is hosted by the payer and manages the OAuth 2.0 and OpenID Connect flow as required by SMART on FHIR. It handles user login, consent handling, and issuing access tokens. This functionality can be implemented using supported solutions such as WSO2 Identity Server or Asgardio, which is WSO2's cloud-based identity as a service platform. The WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare features can be installed on top of the WSO2's authorization server to enable SMART on FHIR features out of the box. Next is the FHIR server. This is also hosted by the payer. This server provides access to critical patient data including claims, coverage, and prior authorization status, all in the FHIR R4 format. It acts as a facade over existing systems, exposing data through standardized APIs required by the Patient Access API. The FHIR server is implemented using the WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare with ready-to-use pre-built FHIR APIs. Finally, the systems of record, such as the payer's internal databases, FHIR repositories, and claim management systems, store the core clinical and administrative data. Together, these components form a complete working reference implementation of the Patient Access API use case. This setup, implemented using the WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare, is fully open source and available on GitHub. It also includes a live demo environment where users can explore and test the full SMART on FHIR workflow end-to-end. This demo setup mimics an electronic patient access flow, orchestrating interaction between a payer's SMART app and payer-side infrastructure. It connects the demo SMART application with the appropriated FHIR server as needed. Leveraging WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare enables seamless data exchange throughout the workflow. The developer console provides complete visibility into the system's behavior by displaying detailed API call information, including request and response data and endpoint URLs, ensuring transparency and aiding in debugging. First, the patient opens the MediClaim SMART app. The system has already been configured with necessary FHIR server URL along with the credentials. This is connected to the FHIR server implemented using WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare. To get started, the user logs in with their username and password. Once authenticated, they are redirected to the home page. On the home screen, the patient can view their demographic details, including their patient ID, name, and address. To the right, there's a console tab that shows a history of FHIR Resource API calls. This lets the user review and retrieve their health data securely. There's also a tab for authentication details, showing access tokens and ID tokens. This setup confirms that the app follows the SMART on FHIR specification and connects to the payer's FHIR server using the secure authorization code run flow. On the left side, a navigation panel gives access to various FHIR resources such as explanation of benefit, coverage, claims, and more. For example, selecting explanation of benefit will retrieve the explanation of benefit records for the patient from the FHIR server. Additionally, patients can filter data with options like creation date and last updated date. The coverage section provides insight into the patient's insurance coverage information. One of the most important features in line with CMS-0057-F is the prior authorization status display. When a practitioner submits a prior authorization request, its status is automatically shown in the interface. By selecting a date range, users can view all submitted requests and track their status as completed, pending, or submitted. Finally, the developer console offers a transparent view of all API calls made to the FHIR server, including those related to explanation of benefit, coverage, claim response, and other key resources. The CMS-0057-F Final Rule marks a significant step forward in improving interoperability and streamlining prior authorization in healthcare. Among its key provisions, the Patient Access API plays an important role in empowering individuals with timely access to their clinical, claims, and prior authorization data, laying the foundation for truly patient-centered care. By mandating FHIR APIs and promoting data transparency, CMS-0057-F fosters a more connected, efficient, and responsive healthcare ecosystem. At WSO2, we are committed to supporting your journey towards CMS compliance. Our WSO2 Accelerator for Healthcare and Tier 1 platform offers pre-built integrations and healthcare-specific tooling to help you accelerate adoption, ensure interoperability, and deliver meaningful value to both patients and providers.